Data on relationship longevity shows that genuine affection is common, yet the frequency of separation remains high. Love often fails to sustain a partnership when it is not supported by an understanding of how the other person functions. Two people can deeply care for one another while unknowingly causing emotional friction. This happens when we assume our partner perceives and processes the world in the exact same way we do. Why do two people who started as a team so often end up feeling like they are on opposite sides of a conflict? We are often told to treat others the way we want to be treated, but in a romantic relationship, this instinct can be counterproductive. When you provide the specific type of support you would want, you may be overlooking what your partner actually needs in that moment. Providing support based solely on your own preferences results in projecting your emotional requirements onto someone else, rather than meeting theirs. External stress tends to highlight the differences in how two people process pressure. This diagram shows two reactions to a stressor. The inward loop represents a need to withdraw and process internally. These jagged intersections occur when the second pathway, the need to verbalize stress, attempts to connect with the partner who is looking inward. This creates a specific friction point. The person who needs to talk feels ignored by silence, while the person who needs space feels pressured by the continuous attempts to engage. When this frustration is expressed, a second disconnect often occurs. One partner's immediate instinct is to offer practical solutions to quickly fix the problem. For a partner seeking emotional connection and a sense of being heard, receiving a tactical to-do list can feel like their feelings are being bypassed. These conflicts often stem from misinterpreting a partner's natural coping mechanism as a personal slight or a lack of care. There is a psychological drive to pull away temporarily, creating the space necessary to eventually move back toward a partner with renewed energy. While one individual may prioritize being recognized for their tangible efforts and achievements, the other may prioritize feeling emotionally seen and connected. In this split-screen ledger, identical tokens representing efforts register as wildly different point values. Even when contributing at full capacity, the metrics to measure success are incompatible. This lack of alignment causes exhaustion, leaving one feeling unsupported despite their partner's best effort. It is difficult to maintain a shared sense of balance when both people are operating by different sets of internal rules. Long-term couples often demonstrate an ability to shift their perspective when they encounter a disconnect. Instead of focusing on who is right during a disagreement, they prioritize identifying why their communication styles are clashing. This involves validating a partner's perspective, even when their reaction is different from how you would respond in the same situation. These blueprints illustrate that different systems can be equally complex and functional. Success in a partnership relies on accepting that your partner's internal operating system is fixed. Persistently trying to force a partner to adopt your own behavioral patterns often creates the friction that erodes a relationship over time. The objective is not to change the fundamental nature of the other person, but to learn how to engage with their world as it is. Sustainable relationships tend to be those that accommodate these differences, rather than attempting to eliminate them. If you found yourself in any of these episodes, subscribe and share this series with someone you care about. Sometimes one insight can change an entire relationship.